Theme song.
On the last episode of Project Hospital, we were following Kate Foster in our newly built emergencies wing. We had her come into, I don't think she came into trauma, but she came into she got admitted into the observation area. And now she's put her regular clothes back on. I wish they had like hospital gowns on when they were in the system. I wish they were wearing hospital gowns and just walking around. Anyway, she's just kind of taking care of herself, but she does have a mitral valve prolapse, which, I mean, it doesn't sound good. It sounds like something we would want to, like, fix. And my original fear was that, okay, we're doing some blood testing. Again, I'm not sure why. I think we know what it is. We just need to do some of these treatments, but I don't know if... So we have regular hospitalization, which I don't know, not available. We don't have any beds available. No free bed in a working ward. So this doesn't count, so it's not regular hospitalization there. She might need, like, heart hospitalization. That's what I'm thinking. So whichever one, this would double-click on that. She might need cardiography. She might need this, a regular ward at a regular hospitalization, a regular ward with a spyglass over it. So that makes me think, and it's heart-based, so that makes me think we need a hospitalization with that. If I go to this here, no, any regular ward kind of just has that. Observation, okay, well, hospitalization doesn't have that, but any other room has that. So we got to figure out something here to do with Kate Foster. But I do think that maybe the thing we could focus on is, I mean, she's getting her test. Oh, that's Carol Taylor. Where's Kate Foster? Oh, they all dress the same. Come on. Come on, ladies. Get some different outfits. Oh, there she is. Okay, so she's getting her blood tested. Again, not sure why. Maybe we don't need to be doing that so much. Oh, and her blood test is done. So the only thing left is observation. I'm just not sure what the plan is with Kate. But it looks like high dependency hospitalization, regular hospitalization is... and trauma center hospital, these three are not available to me for some reason. So I need to figure out why those are not available to me. Maybe it's because she's already actively in observation here, so she can't do regular hospitalization? Or is it, or I mean this one? So I'm not really sure. I think this is different. I don't think we need bronchodilators. I don't know that we need pain relievers. The doctor gives best support recommendations to support treatment. Let's just click on that. This could help. We'll get some recommendations on what to do with Kate Foster. I also considered Googling it. Like, for real, I considered Googling how to deal with a mitral valve prolapse and seeing if it matches up. But actually here, if I hover over this, it does say cardiology 100%. So yeah, so exactly. So I need a cardiology wing. More than I need an ICU, but I think, Kate, if it gets worse, Kate, we might just send you away, because I think right now the most important thing to get up is the ICU. I think it's the thing that I've heard the most from other players, is that as soon as you admit patients into your trauma center here, they can go to the observation room, sure, but if you're not careful, they're going to collapse. They're going to end up needing ICU. So let's get our ICU up and running today, and then we'll get cardiology next. And then we'll be able to hospitalize Kate Foster in cardiology. What do we need for that? That's like quite a lot. This is quite a lot of building to get our cardiology wing done. That might almost be like this whole section here. So let's make this area the ICU. And these are our central elevators. But I was thinking also of kind of retooling this area. We could move these cardiology rooms upstairs. And then this area could have some elevators here. I was also thinking then we could move our labs to the second or third floor even. And then that would free up more space here, so we could have more doctors' offices down here and be clearing more patients out of here. Ooh, yeah, because there's 4 waiting here. Oh my goodness, that would be awesome. So we could do that. We could get even more doctors in here, expand this area, and eventually even consider expanding and moving our radiology department upstairs. And then that would give us we could have another observation ward in here, expand the bathrooms. Anyway, lots of plans for the first floor. But to do that, we need to make sure we're making money and that we can get our second floor up and running. So I've taken in the walls a little bit to kind of create like a different shape. That's what I want to try. In fact, I also want this to be just a regular brick. There we are. I don't want that foundation thing anymore because we're on the second floor now. Although, was this a waste? Yeah, I didn't need to do that because it doesn't quite copy the wall over the other side. There we go. Okay, now, we'll just carry that on over here, like so. How much money do we have? We still have a lot of doubloons. We have a lot of hospital doubloons, so we should be okay. We just got to play our cards right here. Now, I have a plan for this area. Like I said before, I want to extend this out and have a bit of a cafeteria right here. So this is going to be sort of like cafeteria, maybe a pharmacy right here. Let's block it out a little bit. In the planning area, we'll go to ICU. Let's get a corridor around here, because I know we wanted at least, like, 4. I've been going with pretty wide corridors, and I don't know if that's going to bite me. If that's going to come back to bite me in the keister. I'm not sure how I don't know. It's just like, what if I run out of room? What if I need more of this space? But anyway, I kind of want a lot of corridor space around this. And then we could have a wall right here going into our ICU. Now, the ICU, like, should it just be... like, it could be all this? What does that look like? If we have all of this as our ICU and we have an entrance right here, how many beds can we get in this ICU? Because then we could have our nurse's station right here, maybe with like a glass wall. Again, this might be a sealed off nurse's station. What's our nurse's station like down here? It's pretty thin and narrow. Do we have any nurse's stations we can copy over? Not yet. Okay, that's fine. Our on-call room. So what size was this? 6 by 8. Okay. So what do we have here? We have 9. So we could do something like that. For our nurse's station, we could have the on-call room right here. This is a very large space. I'm not sure if, like, is this even necessary? Okay, now the nurse's station, maybe we could have the bathrooms here as well somehow. Where would we put those? We should probably have a restroom specifically for these folks. I'm sure they're going to, like, get up at some point, you know, and need to use the washroom. So what we could do is... What does it look like if we have the corridor? How many do we have here? 12. So, here. Let's just see what a corridor looks like down the middle. Okay. Hang on. Something's brewing. This is the thing. This is the moment where you can tell you start to get your ideas. All right. So we put in a little washroom here. Probably need a 5 by 3. We probably need 2 of those, don't we? Interesting. Okay, we could move that over. I'm just trying to block out what's going to go on with these walls here. Whoops. I see you. Okay. I feel like we'd be able to get beds in there. And I feel like we're going to be able to get... beds in all of here. It's only 4. It's pretty narrow, to be honest. It's pretty narrow. But what if... Could the nurse's station get shoved in there? The nurse's station is... The minimum room size is 4 by 3. This is a very tiny ICU area. I think we need to back up. We need to back up and think here. The ICU should probably be bigger than that. I think, right? Oops. Get out of here. This is something that I've started doing as well. I haven't done this before, but, like, try to, like, block... I'm trying to block out the rooms... before I get in there with the walls. Okay, what about 8 by 14? Down like so. Then our hallway is right here. Our corridor is here. Now, this could be interesting because we have the doors right here, so you come out. It's a little bit clunky. I don't like that you come out of here and you have to go around the corner to get to this. But maybe we could have a glass-walled kind of situation here. For our on-call room. Something like this, maybe? Then we could have washrooms right here. Let's see what this looks like. 5 by 3. 5 by 3. And then our on-call room. 5 by 3 on-call room. No, we'll go... Oh, they're not going to let me. But what if I built it first? That's way too big for an on-call room. And I've made 2 by accident. That's okay. We'll make this a nurse's station. So let's take a look. What do we think of this shape? There's something here. This almost works. It's kind of a weird shape for an on-call room. I don't think I've seen any hospital designs do that. Okay, new plan. ICU goes out this way. Now, here's the thing about solid content. Sometimes I've been told you guys join for this moment, so I'm not worried about this right now. This is just what it is. 23 by 9. That's massive. We're going to run out of money just trying to get this thing up and running. So we could have the ICU here, like so. We need a corridor to access the nurse's station, but we could have an entrance to the ICU right here. So we could actually have a slightly smaller corridor, like so. Hear me out. Nurse's station right here. Then, it looks like we could get some restrooms or something going on here, I bet. What about a restroom? What about a restroom right here? And then a cleaning closet in the back, because they can access through the nurse's station. This is the nurse's station into the ICU. Then this is a giant on-call room, I suppose? That's a very large on-call room. That's an uncalled for on-call room. But I do like this corridor. And again, if you've not watched this channel before, you're going to find that out about me. Pretty into corridors. 7 by 9. How about this? 7 by 9. And then we have a common room here. Like so. So then we're probably going to need, you guessed it, another corridor right down here. But that's okay, because then this can become another piece of perhaps the larger shape here. Okay, now this is probably my most successful feeling design so far. Not with the whole hospital, but at least to get an ICU ward up and running. And then we'll think about expanding it, like maybe we want another ICU ward. You know, maybe the ICU continues on down here or wraps around here. But essentially, this is good to get started, because we're going to run out of money before we can actually build the rest of, build a much larger one. So the ICU ward, I think it should have, well, we don't want to stress people out. I don't want like a whole red wall, I don't think. Yeah, that's a bit much. But I wouldn't mind, what's this like wooden trim for the ICU? No, because I bet that like wooden trim there is going to get really dirty, really caked with like blood. We could just have a red stripe. Do we think the red stripe is even a bit much? We've got lots of the red stripe down here for sort of emergency and observation. So maybe up here it's like, okay, everybody relax. Everybody relax. It's going to be fine. We're going to fix you. Maybe a thick red bar. Maybe that's the opposite of what I just said. Maybe it's intense. Well, let's at least get a white wall along where the corridor is going to be. And we know that is going to be corridor as well. And this, we'll just seal this off for now. We'll figure out what to do with it. And again, here's the other thing too. Get it up and running. You've spent the money on the equipment. If you don't like it, and I'm saying this to myself to reassure myself right now, if I don't like it, I'll swap it out. I'll just fix it up after, but let's get this running just in case this is going to help Kate Foster and the other folks, the other fine folks at my hospital. All right, so the interior, let's just go with that red, the thick red stripe. Again, like I just said, we can always just change it. So we're going to go like this. Now, I've got to like turn the whole model around to get that done. Okay, that feels better. That feels better. Okay. Let's give these guys some, like, they want to have a nice room to do their both common things and their on-callsmanship. So we give this to them here. I think this will be nice too. We get a lot of windows on there. That's gonna be a nice corner of the hospital. Let's get a red bar. What about a red stripey? What if this had the red? I don't know. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a look and see what it's like to have something like this here. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Finish it off here. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's kind of like the access point here, and then I want a lot of windows here, and then an access door here and here. So that'll help optimize. Like if you need to go straight to ICU, boom. If you're trying to get to your office, boom. And then there'll be some access in here as well. I think this is gonna work. I think we've got a workable plan here. And then let's get this for the bathroom. That looks okay. It looks okay. Is it amazing? No. But it's the bathroom. And we're going with stalls. We're gonna go modern with this, okay? We're gonna go with a what do you call it? A gender. All gender washrooms. Because and is it because I don't want to build a bunch of washrooms? Yes. But that's a valid reason, I think. All right, so let's say you're coming in here. You're gonna want windows to go into the ICU, I think. Let's try to get it right across from the... no, let's move it one over. We can put it in the middle here. And then we could probably get another bed. We could probably get some beds, like some ward beds in here. And then our door... Yeah, we'll make it there. Okay, so we'll put a glass door right across from it. I think that's across from it. Or maybe it's one off. I can't tell. It doesn't matter that much. And then... some glass. Let's do small ones. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Bring up the walls. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. There's something here. We can put some tables and equipment here, and then this, of course, would have... Maybe we can even sell some of these windows for privacy. There we go. There we go. This will be good. Okay, so we've got this. We've got a couple of beds right here for observation. I don't know. Maybe I want to put... We can play around with the windows later, but we got a couple of beds here and lots of room for lots of beds here. Now, we've got 157,000 doubloons left. Do we put a restricted door here? I want to put a Oh, no. My hallway's not even. And you know what's going to happen? That's going to drive me absolutely nuts. Although I think I had... Yeah, because this is... We're not bringing stretchers down here. This is just hallway for the back access. Okay, great. And then we need patient permission to get to that washroom, don't we? Because people are going to want to use this washroom, I bet. So we need another door here? Or is that getting a little silly at this point? Let's have them just go through the nurses' area. The nurses on-call room. They're allowed... I've seen that in hospitals. You walk past the nurse area to get to the bathroom. That's not unheard of. Come on. It is getting a little wonky in here. That's true, though. I'll have a door with a window in here. Maybe we'll have double doors just in case. Just for ease of getting around. Okay. So this is working here. And we've got our on-call. Maybe we even want windows across there. I think we definitely need some windows. Let's see here. What if we get rid of this one? What if we put in double? This is a very classy space, to be honest with you. Quite like it. I like that. I like that, but I am going to move it over one. I'm going to move it over one just to give it a little more... feel like it's a little headed towards the entrance here. There we are. And... Oh, I see. If you're going to place a window, that's cool. If you place a window and you're like, I don't like it, you can just click on it again to remove it. I don't know if I got that $30 back, though. So I spend 30, and yeah, you don't get it back. So be careful. And be careful with windows. Okay, that feels pretty good. We could actually consider putting a door in here and having privacy around these two ward beds. But so far, this ICU looks workable. It looks workable. This looks like a plan. So in here, we're going to go with some nice wood flooring because, you know, the nurses, I want the nurses to feel comfortable. And then we'll get some tile in both of these rooms have small tile. And then maybe some larger tile in this room here. Whew, 2,000 doubloons. That's okay. We're moving through our money fast, so we got to be careful. And then we're just going with the universal hallway tile that I have been using everywhere. Maybe we'll get tired of it eventually. Maybe we'll get tiled of it eventually. Okay, fine. I won't make movies anymore. I won't make videos anymore. Not after that joke. I think ICU, yeah, like a thick red line. And then we could have this sort of like a... I think purple was sort of our general, right? Was that our general color? So again, the idea being like, if you're trying to wayfind in this hospital, it's like, you know, go up to the elevator. Once you go out the elevator, follow the purple line until you find the line that is your color. And so that there's going to be some other directions to follow with this elevator here. And then this is going to be all of our food area and like a pharmacy and stuff. That's going to look great. We could even open this area up a little bit. But so far, this is looking good. Now we just have to fill it with stuff and people and start solving... I was about to say start solving medical crimes. I mean, that's kind of what it is, right? We're solving some medical crimes here. And I'll get some windows on the doors as well, but not right now. Right now, we need to figure out what goes on in this room. This room needs our most love and care. And I want to see... I'm going to copy things over again. We'll see how well this goes. I'm thinking, like, it should be... Oh, what do we have down here? Red... Almost the ICU should have been the red beds, but this is kind of like our fast action space. So this area up here is our ICU, and we're just going to have black beds. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. Needs a life monitor, and it needs life support. Yeah, this is going to be a very expensive room, I can tell. Mechanical ventilator, where does that go? Right there. Ventilators, we're learning about a lot of those these days. Okay, I feel like I got everything there already. My goodness. Okay, so we need this stuff kind of throughout, and I have seen this before, which is actually a really useful space there. Again, thanks to, I think that was 75% rad. So if each bed has a different one of these, we can swap out the equipment on top and then probably and eventually get kind of coverage that way with these rooms. Now, we probably need something like, wouldn't you need oh, let's get that wall socket in there. Wouldn't we want like some cabinets or something? We want this area to look a little busy. That's what I'm saying. Mobile workstation could be good. How many of those do we need in here? Not many, so we can like worry about this one later. Yeah, we don't need that we don't need it around this space. And then a privacy screen. I think I want to do the privacy screens again. And I'll go red with it. Yeah. Okay, this is feeling good though. Something like this. This is going to be our general layout. Let's move this over. Okay. This is our general layout, and then we're going to get some privacy curtains here, and they're going to be red. I'm all about privacy, but not so much privacy like with all the fancy glass walls and stuff like that. Although we could, and then we could get some more stuff on there. That could look good. So like if we move these over one, let's just see what it looks like. And then we bring up the wall, the thick middle stripe. No. 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 We're going to just do this, and it's going to cover the, like, most of the bed area. That'll be good enough. Copy, create prefab. Select all that. Yes. There's quite a lot of room next to the curtains. Oh my goodness, it's going to create a wall every time. Okay, relax. This is okay, because what we could do is maybe in here, maybe we get like a chair here somewhere. Actually, let me just see if we can fit first. No, there isn't room for a chair. It just looks like there should be. Oh, it's because this guy takes up quite a bit of room, but it's necessary. Okay, back to the prefabbing. Oops. Where is it again? Copy, create prefab. There, maybe this won't take the wall with us now. All right. One more of those. Almost one more. We can get one more in there. One more of those. Now, do we want to put them here? I mean, I think so. We also have this area, this space here. We do need, I have seen that I think we are going to need a little lab space. So what if I put another bed here and here? And we need a little lab space, but that could even be enough right there. So we do this. How are we doing? 72,000 doubloons left. Okay. Hospital doubloons. So if we do that here, we could do this one here. We could also put in another privacy screen. Where'd it go? Oh, for heaven's sake. It's right down here at the bottom. All right. And then we can put one door in here. No, we can't. We're not going to be able to fit a door there. But if I... Hang on. Move everything over one. It's kind of hard to see backwards, but I'm doing it. We're making it happen. Okay. Then we put our privacy screen in on this side. Then, looks like we could get a door here, a glass door. Let's go. Let's make it push in. Okay, so let's get rid of this door. Let's turn that into a door with a window, like so. And remember, that cost me 60 bucks. Now I'm down to 50,000 doubloons, which is hopefully enough to get some more stuff in here and to get our nurses station all up and running as well as our doctor stuff. I think this is possible. Whoops. And then I want to get it up and running. I want to run this simulation a little bit. I did get a comment I have to agree with where they said one of the problems with this game is it's paused a lot. So it's hard to like watch and enjoy the simulation of it all because we spend most of the game having it... I guess we could... Yeah, it's kind of tall though. We have to spend most of the game having it paused. So that's less fun. Mobile equipment container. Where should we put that? We could put it here. And just make it look a little... Like, I like the idea of it looking a little cluttered. A mobile workstation somewhere, like right here, maybe. And then this area here, this is going to be our lab. So let's get some walls in here. Perfect. Okay. Like so, I think. And let's get a glass door. We're going to do like an ultra-modern lab type situation. Because I want any nurses to be able to see what's going on at all times. Whoa. There we go. Oh, well, that looks weird, though, doesn't it? What we could do is continue wasting our money. We could put some... Okay, what does this look like? Maybe we just do those. I mean, yeah, it's only 30 bucks, too, so that's the other thing. We could just relax and realize that it's only 30 bucks. That looks okay. It looks similar to what we've done in the other spots. And a full glass wall. Like, I like that over here in these labs. Although, even then, we've done this kind of a framed window, which I think actually does fit the space a little nicer. So let's do that. These glass walls. Wasting 30s of dollars. 30. Yeah, that looks fine. It looks like a shop. It looks like a corner store, to be honest, but it is what it is for now. Okay, so we're gonna get our lab equipment in here because I know we do need like a sink and all that kind of stuff. Get a little whiteboard in here, so people can do like differential diagnoses and stuff. This could be here. That's like the only disinfectant we could put in the whole place because of all these silly windows. That's a bit foolish. That's okay. Let's put one in here as well, on this wall. And then maybe, are we going steel with it? Should we go stainless steel cabinet? Can we get a sink in there? You can. Interesting. Okay, I love it. So let's do a couple of those. Oh, that's great. Yeah. And then I think we can put... No, we can't. So we do need a larger space for that. What about an equipment table? No, let's give it a proper area of working. So maybe a desk. Maybe we just put it on a table, I suppose. There we are. Maybe we get a stool in there, you know? Yeah, so they can sit at it, so that's good. So let's get them a stool so that they can have, like, they can relax a little bit while they're doing their work here. All right, what else do we need in here? Oh, we need some stretchers. Of course we need stretchers. We certainly haven't left a lot of room for stretchers. We could have a couple right there. And I can't because... Okay, I see. That's only one stretcher, but we could also have them kind of out in the middle of the room, maybe. Let's move this guy over to here, and let's get another stretcher in there. There, that's looking good. Okay, and scrub shelves wall up here, and maybe an equipment cabinet, a wall mounted, of course. Oh yeah, that's okay. This area's looking good. This area's looking good. We might need more than one of these. I'm not sure. Let's put a warming cabinet. What is that anyway? Warming cabinet, warms blankets, intravenous, and surgical irrigation fluids. Oh, let's get some big ones in there. Of course we need that stuff. Although it's shoved in the corner a little bit, but I really like the placement of that whiteboard. So let's do that. And then I think as far as equipment goes, we kind of have everything that we need, but maybe another defibrillator. We got defib. We've got some CRP scan stuff here. Mobile workstation. Maybe we can get another mobile cabinet in here. Again, like I said, I'm going for a bit of that clutter vibe. So this is in front of that. Let's get another mobile workstation. I know we're spending so much money. We can come back and sell some of this stuff, I hope. Oh, I know what we need. We gotta see some oxygen tanks in the room. Yeah, we gotta get some oxygen tanks up in this room. That's gonna be hard. They won't be able to access that. There we go. Let's just have some of this equipment around for people's use. And we should probably have a garbage can. It doesn't seem like we need it, but it is weird to say that we don't need it. I'm just trying to click on the thing that gets me to the garbage can more often. You heard what I said. It's gonna be in here. It's gonna be there. There we go. Just find it yourself, you know? Let's place it right there. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. Let's bring up our walls. There, that's feeling pretty good. I think the next thing to do would be to get some, like, you know, to get some decals on the walls, or maybe think about if we want any windows at all. I know it's kind of weird to have any windows, but, you know, this could be good. Now, where's, like, the ICU? There we are. And let's place this, there. There. Oh, I see. There. Okay, let's make them red. That's why they went invisible. Okay, now we can put some decorations on this wall in here. But, I mean, this looks... We've got this up and running now. That's feeling good. All right, I can't wait to do the exterior. I'm going to do that maybe in a time lapse or something while I build out the rest of the shape of this place. And for our next episode, I think it'll be fun to kind of get this area finished up. Sort of our social area, you know, maybe some like a big cafeteria here and some food services, and then some lounges and pharmacy here. That could be good. That could be very good. Oh, what's this here? Oh, this is new. I see. This is what I downloaded with the decorations patch. Just some new stickers that say waiting room. I like that, actually. That's great. Now, this doesn't need a waiting room, right? No, we have one ICU done. Let's get our let's get our nurses station up and running here. That's important. This is the important stuff. Now, because it's its own room, I'm gonna go back with what I've seen, you know, what the prefabs kind of want to see. So we'll do this, and then I've seen that. So they're sitting all around the space. Maybe we move them back one. just to give a bit more room around there. All right, then let's get some office chairs in here. How much are these? These guys are 249 doubloons versus 59. What a savings. Well, I still have 35,000 doubloons. So I'm going to give them good chairs. What can I say? I like them. I don't want to see my nurses, you know, having a bad time of it. But we will give them fairly cheap PCs. Not super cheap. Yeah, let's give them the cheapest ones. I don't know if it... Somebody comment down below if you know if that slows them down. If they have bad PCs, does it slow down their work? Let's get some files on this desk here, and then we need we probably need a printer, don't we? No, I guess not. We don't need a printer. Now, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna put a printer there. I guess not. I guess it's not gonna let me. Oops. Let's go around here. What was I doing for windows? Oh, there were no windows here. Okay, well, let's make sure we get some. And what window would be good here? Not like that. These tall ones could be... I think they still work. Because I don't want to go... Yeah, we could actually start going with these walls, these windows. So this is the first floor. And then we just have, like... I don't know. Let's see what that feels like. You know, that feels nice. I like it. I'm going to put something there, maybe like a hamper or something. You know, that's going to look good. All right, let's get back in here. So they're going to need meal trays. This looks like a very professional space, to be honest. I don't hate it. I don't hate how professional this space looks. Get a couple of meal trays, a couple of stretchers. What, I can't put a stretcher there? Is this accessible? Where's the arrow of access? I think that's still going to work. They aren't squished together? I don't know. And then, of course, they need equipment cabinets. And they probably need, like, you know, scrubs and stuff. Let's move this over. Let's just put it right there. Ah, no, that's going to be too... That's going to be too cluttered. We can put it right here. I think I want to do... That's not going to work. Actually, the placement here isn't ideal for a lot of things, is it? I don't think they can get around. Okay, so let's put our medical... Okay, hang on. Let's put this here. Let's put our medical supplies and shelving and stuff right here. So what we could do is... yeah. We'll get like a cabinet here. And then one with drawers, just for fun. And then we'll get a kitchen sink here. And then what we could put is wall-mounted equipment right there. Oops. So then we don't need this. What else does this room need? It kind of doesn't need anything at this point. So now it's kind of, you know, it's decorative at this point. But again, we do want them to look like they're well-stocked. And I still have a decent amount of doubloons left. What about some, like, filing cabinets right here? I feel like that would look cool. Right there. Yeah, see, that looks good. That looks like, you know, and we'll put something there. Well, I don't know what goes there as far as, like, what nurses would use that for. But again, I'm not a nurse. I am just a hospital designing genius. They have to decide what they're going to put there. So that's not up to me. All right. Our nurse's station is looking... Oh, my goodness. Gross. Yeah, I want to use this... What wall do I want to use? I like that. I like the wall with the trim. We're going to use the wall with the trim. All right, this feels good. This feels like we're making a series of the right decisions. I feel great about that. Okay, so I think it's time to get back into some decorations. We got to make these folks feel at home. Put a clock on the wall. Maybe a clock here. Lots of clocks. You want to have a lot of clocks. Some sort of... Oh, yeah, let's get that Wi-Fi thing that I found. This is probably my favorite asset that I found, is this Wi-Fi router. I gotta be honest with you. Let's put a lamp on here. And a little cactus. They have a little cactus. Oh, no, we should have a cactus by the wall. Right on there. Yes. Okay, they probably have some notice board. They probably have lots of notice boards. I imagine they have some notice boards scattered throughout. Yep. And I think we put a diploma up on the wall. Let's get a couple of posters here. Again, these are maybe... It's not like they need them for reference. Like, they're smart. But maybe I just kind of feel like they found them, and they're like, oh, we should have one of these. And there's a garbage. There's a garbage in the room. And maybe a potted plant over here. Let's see. We'll have to see if people can get around. I think they can. The one thing that worries me is is this station. Maybe I need to move this cart to somewhere else. Let's put it there. Yeah, we can't get at that shelf, but again, like, you know, don't tell anybody, but it's actually totally fine that they can't get there because they've got these two. And we've got 2 meal carts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beds in here. 9 ventilators. This is it's kind of spacious, to be honest. And let's get some stretchers in the hallway here. And a couple of, like a meal tray. And maybe, where are those like awesome wooden chairs? That's what I want to find. Where are those wooden chairs? There they are. There's like a wooden chair in the corner right over here. And then maybe there's like a small garbage. Where are those like hamper garbages? That's what I really like. Ah, well, I can't see them, so we're going to move on. Here we go, a plastic hamper. That's what I'm talking about. I want a plastic hamper. Hamper can be placed here, but it will block access to another... Oh, it'll block access to the... Yeah, I get it. I get what's going on here. I'll put another hamper in here. And let's put a hamper in our closet. And some of these carts here. Some shelving. And then we need to get like a lab sink. Everything. Okay, we can't get at that shelving if we do that. Okay, that's fine. There we go, that feels better. Maybe we need some lockers in here. That's something that I always kind of forget about. Let's get these folks a couple of lockers. Oh, a stainless steel cabinet would be kind of cool, though, but we can't really fit it in there, can we? Maybe this one has a card file. I know there's lockers somewhere. This is the hardest part. The hardest part of this game is trying to figure out it's trying to not necessarily figure out, but like remember what their whole plan was as for like where they put things. So it's like, oh, good, the cafeteria counter is here. Okay, I'll have to remember that. But in decorations, we have, you know, well, I guess we have all the decorations. I guess it's not that hard to learn. So, okay, furniture and accessories, medical equipment. But here's my question. Are lockers medical equipment? And it doesn't look like it is, no. So they're furniture and accessories. Bookcase. I think we need... What would be nice is if there was a... if there was a tab for, like, you know, containment devices. There it is, locker. After all that talk. All right, how are we going to get this in here? This is a small space. Let's have a row of lockers. Here. That's going to block access. Get out of here. It's just one... Yeah, see, it's like one too narrow. It's just one too narrow. But it does let us shove these in the way. Maybe it's because they're just movable objects. I like that. Okay. Let's get one more in there, right next to the locker, which again, it's very tight quarters, but for some reason, because these are movable objects, I guess that means it doesn't block access. Now, this allows us to have... we can't do that. This allows us to have 3. Nope, that'll block access. 3 janitors. 4. Amazing. Okay, that's good. All right. We'll design the washroom later. I'll just go grab a washroom. What size is that? Excuse me. That is a size of 5 by 4. Yeah. So let's just go grab a washroom real quick and get it over with. Is this a 5 by 4 by any chance? 4. Ah, crap. Okay, fine. Just give it to me. Copy this prefab over here. Let's just copy that much of it. Bring it up here. All right, now, what are we missing in this washroom? Nothing. I think that did it. That did the trick. Great. That washroom's done. Prefabbed. Now, we have 25,000 doubloons left. We have our nurses station done. We have our ICU ready. Let's get this going here. Our office. And I think if we... I mean, these 2 spaces could be sort of copyable. I'm hoping to be able to start copying these. So what size is this one? 6 by 8. And this one is 7 by 9. Good Lord, that thing's big. That's a big boy in here. Well, I think that's fine. I think we want a lot of doctors, maybe. And the final thing to place on the wall, we're just going to place a Wi-Fi router. So there we go. I just kind of raced through sort of setting up our on-call area. This is a very ample and very generous room. So I don't know. I might want to think about that down the line because I want to make rooms that I can start copying over. But there's like 3 different doors in here. It's a very accessible room, and I kind of like it. I feel like it feels professional. It feels like there's lots of stuff going on. I could tweak this a little bit, but I kind of like that setup. Got a couple of windows and everything. Glass so they can see out into this area. Maybe if there's like a code that goes off or something, they can run out and get into here pretty quickly. The nurses, obviously, way better access. Our little lab in the background. This is looking really set up. So I just want to quickly do this common room as well, because I'm always so bad at common rooms. I haven't really done anything to a common room yet to make me feel like good about myself. So let's make this common room, folks, let's make this common room pretty fancy. I'm thinking like, yeah, exactly, like a spot where you can put your coats as soon as you walk in. I'm thinking there's going to be a sort of a situation here with some sofas. Here we are. Let's get a sofa in the corner like this. And like this, and then this can go like right here, and then we could even put let's put a different plant there. Let's put this weird one that I got right there. That looks nice, actually. I quite like that. I'm glad I did that. And like a little lamp in here. See, now that looks adorable. They've got a dining room here. These folks, I think they're gonna need like a kitchen area. So what can I do with these cabinets? Can I just make them? Let's kind of make them match this brown maybe. So that's close enough to this one. Cabinets like this. Let's get a couple of kitchen sinks in there. Move this over. Fridge right in there. Do they not have like a stove? Do they ever want that kind of a thing? Anyway, I kind of feel like they're going to want some windows in here. So where would I put those? They're definitely going to want more than just those. Let's see. Let's put up the walls here. A little more like that. So then that means I kind of need to put these somewhere else. Perhaps up against here. I want to put a garbage can there maybe. So let's do this. Like so. Move these over here maybe? Is that weird? Just one bookshelf. We'll put some plants under here. Okay, so they've got this whole area, this whole space now. Oh, of course they need lockers. Of course, of course. I don't want to put them in front of that. I could put this. I could move this over. Like this. No. There. Move all of this over. Then move my whole dining set up this way. There we are. And so that's like, instead of having some cabinets, we got some windows. That's okay. Let's put a, we can put a radio here. That's great. Where's like a wall mounted? Oh, we need a coffee machine. We need a fancy one. They deserve it. They deserve a fancy coffee machine. And, of course, some lockers. I think that's... I mean, they've got a pretty set up space now, so we just need to put some stuff on here. We could do a coffee vending machine, or a vending machine, just a regular old vending machine there. Maybe in the corner. I don't know if they can still get to that chair or not. We'll find out. And then, of course, we got to have a Wi-Fi router in here. Let's get some info boards up. And maybe like a daily menu would be nice. Because I imagine that, there's a cafeteria nearby. So what if the... just so folks know what's going on. Where would that be a good... Let's put it here. So this is like the cafeteria menu. So it's like, okay, you can eat here and chill out in the common room. Or if not, you can come over here to the cafeteria. Because today they're serving skirmity nerfs. So that's always nice to know that those skirmity nerfs are being served there. Let's get some more plants in there. Okay, so kind of a wide open common area, but I like it so far. Now, what's left to do? We got to see if this thing works. Let's pet this pony. I'm going to need patient care and clinical specialist, probably. We already have the nurses we need. Let's just get 2 nurses, and let's staff up as we notice it's starting to get busy. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do right now. So let's get another specialist in here. Let's get some good janitors. Gift shop vendor. Very cool. Don't really need that, but that's fine. Probably 2. Let's get a night janitor as well. The night janitor. Germaphobe. I thought that was a nighttime thing. Maybe because it looks like a ghost, not necessarily germs. That's an early bird, so let's not get her. A chemist. Clean floors really fast. Hired. Let's get a night nurse. Receptionist. Medical surgery. She could be useful. I don't think we do surgery here, but anyway. Now, what do we need here? The doctors need to have... it's not really telling me. We don't have any anesthetologists. So let's make sure we get somebody that can do that. So let's get... I kind of want to hire both of these people. There we go. That feels good. Let's get some more doctors in the day here. Critical care medicine. Advanced diagnosis. Man, he's expensive, but he's good. Reveal. What do we have here? A night owl. Oh, hang on. Yes. Let's get this night owl. Oh, it looks like that's enough. Enable hospitalization. Reward ambulances, folks. We can purchase our ambulances now. All right. For now, that is going to have to be enough because I want to see this thing run, and I also want to grab... How much do I have left? I've got 9,000 doubloons left. We could run deep into the hole here just to get this up and running. And like I said, I did pause the game. Where do I buy ambulances again? There it is. I did pause the game. Oh, 34,000. I can't buy one of these. Oh my goodness. I decided to click it. Now I'm 25,000 doubloons in the hole. Oh, that was bad. This was bad. This was a bad idea. Oh no. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is like I said, I paused it because I was worried about Kate. And the other thing about that, where is Kate? Is she still here? She's not in here. Maybe she's done. Maybe she was healed. At any rate, I'm very worried about these people collapsing. So we now have the ICU on the 2nd floor here, which looks amazing, but that's a lot of overhead. And this is a lot of overhead. So I haven't actually found out whether or not this department actually is going to produce results in the form of cold, hard cash. So I could have gone way into the hole to also have a huge money pit. We don't know if these departments produce money yet. Oh my goodness, I just got a grant. We could get another ambulance. Objective for insurance company has been completed. Perform 1 surgery. I thought we'd done surgeries before. Maybe it counts an emergency surgery. So we've performed 1 emergency surgery, and I think that also means we could potentially get these folks. Okay, so once I have 5 ambulances, I can get quick snap care, and I can get out of the uninsured game and start sending some higher paying customers. Very good to know. Wish us luck. Okay, after a little while here, it looks like our ICU is starting to kick into low gear. It's not really going, but let me show you here. We had one full day happen, and we actually made $300. So we are not actually as in the red as I thought we were going to be. Let's take a look at our chart here. So there's our big purchases, I believe. Or maybe they haven't shown up yet. No, our big building purchase hasn't showed up yet. It's going to be right here. So we're going to see just how much money we spent. But as you can see back here, we did have a pretty big day of spending right here. So yes, we still did make money aside from our building costs. So this could be good. But also, I've noticed here we have a doctor. I was just watching the simulation go for a bit, trying to see. Hopefully, money is going okay. These hallways are dark for some reason. I need to figure out how to make them stay lit up at night. That could just be because I wasn't looking. I don't know. But I see this one doctor running through this. Look at all this. What's going on here? Everybody's going home for the day. That's what's going on. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, I love seeing how busy this place is. That's amazing. Anyway, this person runs through the lobby. Jessica Lee, performing ICU stabilization. So here we go. Let's go find out what Jessica Lee is up to. So she heads into our elevator. Let me close this here. Oh, lots of elevators going on. Where's Jessica Lee? There she is. She comes running. She's running around, and it looks like our patient is right here. What is Jessica Lee going to do? So she's currently saving a collapsed patient. It looks like. Did she do it? Did that count as a collapsed patient? Okay, well, at any rate, she ran up here to do something. She did something, and it's been dealt with, I guess. Performing a physical examination on our patient here. Now, we know that Mary Green has full-on acute renal failure, so isn't there differential diagnosis could be good? Speech listening. I think, don't we have 100% we know what it is? So how do I fix this person? Oh no, they've got confusion. I guess this is helping. So we know this, but it's also going to help us get the rest of our treatments ready. Okay, so just going to do some CRP. Maybe if we just keep doing tests on Mary, she'll get better somehow? Okay, if I hover over this, general surgery department. Acute renal failure refers to abrupt loss of kidney function. Effectively seizing the ability to filter the blood. Okay. So she needs to go downstairs. This is probably happening with Mary as well as this Michael Lopez. A patient should continue to be to the emergency clinic, but is currently closed. Try to hospitalize the patient at the department instead. Wait, where are you? Should continue to the emergency clinic. A pork tape. Gross. Michael, figure it out. Hey, next time you go on a drive down the highway, don't eat the egg salad sandwich that you find sitting on the counter. That's what you should be diagnosed with. You should be diagnosed. Is there somewhere a diet modification? And I'll add a note to diet modification, like, okay, yeah, eat better, but also don't eat at the convenience store off the counter. Don't eat an egg salad sandwich you found in the bathroom at a convenience store. Okay, so they want to release him. ICU hospitalization. We could do that. Emergency. Okay, so he needs to... Okay, I see. He needs to get released. He just got released. I just got money from him. $270. Man, that's pretty good, actually, for America. If you have to spend a night in the ICU or at an emergency... and it's just $200, that's pretty great. Okay, so I feel like he's going home. He got released just fine. So I'm not sure what that was all about. Apparently he couldn't be released, but I'm looking at a guy being released. Let's go back up here and check on our person. Mary Green. Oh, we're going to get a lot of money out of her. Not that that matters. Not that that's the only reason I'm here and built this hospital. I didn't build it to make money. I built it to save lives. But I'm also pretty excited about all that money I'm going to get. Wow, we got a lot of stuff going on here. So if the test goes black, does that mean it didn't work or it's done and it didn't work? Or if it goes green, it seems like it helped us find something? So we're doing a bunch of analyses right now. And we're giving her some medicine. ICU. I feel like she needs to go get her surgery. She needs her renals unfailed by a surgeon. Just wait. Oh, what was that? Objective complete. Objective for insurance. Oh, I just got a bunch of money. Objective for insurance company has been complete. Reach 80% prestige at the end of the day at emergency. Oh, okay. So apparently, we've got really high. Oh, we got 2 grants. Oh, because the 80% prestige was on a couple of those. That's great. We stacked bonuses. Prestige bonus 20% for 1 day if we treat 50 patients. Okay, if I purchase 3 ambulances, which I should do. Increase ambulance patients per day to 3. Should we just buy 2 ambulances right now? I know once we've bought 5 that we're going to get into here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Treat 10 patients per day at any specialized department. They're sending 2 ambulance patients a day already. We're going to get 2 ambulance patients. So we can get 3 ambulance patients a day if we buy 2 more ambulances. I would like to buy... Maintenance is 500. Okay. So... This is a bit of a move if we do... Oh, let's get an orange one. I want an orange ambulance. So this one's going to be like... We could pretend that we're getting this from another department. But most of our ambulances, I think... Maybe they should be like... Should they be blue? Purple? You know, I don't hate green. I think red is the absolute classic ambulance color. But I don't think it costs me anything to change them up. So I'm going to get a couple of blue ambulances. So these are our blue ambulances. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's going to be $1,500 a day, though. I got to be careful. I think I can make that back. Yeah. Whew, I spent a lot of money, didn't I? Oh, boy, I spent a lot of money. All right, I can make that money back. Okay, let's speed up till the day here. I know they're still waiting for it, but it's just like, yeah, wait. Oh. Hang on. Hang on, folks. My ambulance has taken off to go pick up a patient. My orange one. Where is it? Is it coming back or what? Oh, I am excited to see this. Folks, we got our ambulance here. It has dropped off a patient. Things are out of control here. We've got Dana Baker coming into the trauma center. We've got a nurse coming into the trauma. We've got only one nurse. Uh-oh. Okay, if she can hang on for a few more hours, we're going to have a few more people here. But we have 2 people working on her right now. She's got something. We don't know. Just no. She came in with nausea. She has collapsed with nausea. Okay, chest auscultation. Now, I could take it over. But I trust Dana Baker, whoever the doctor is. Patricia Brown. I trust her. Come on, Patty. Let's speed up time just a little bit. Okay, we've discovered... back pain, nausea, back injury. She's just fallen on her back or something. Why didn't she just tell us that? Maybe that was one of the tests. One of the tests was a discussion, I assume. An interview. Okay. We know it's renal contusion. I'm just going to click on this. Nope. Sorry. Don't click on it because then it doesn't. Okay. Emergency care. Procedure. Okay. What is it? General surgery department. Okay. So once that comes, once the general surgery department opens, which I think it should. I think it's open all night. They're probably going to take her to general surgery. I don't think she needs to go to the ICU. She's doing okay. We need more. We need even more people. And again, why aren't the lights coming on in here? I realize it's the middle of the night. Or maybe there are lights that I was supposed to put in, but I haven't put them in. Oh my goodness. Our first ambulance patient has been taken to the high dependency ward in general surgery. I don't know if she will be getting that surgery just yet. I don't know. I don't know when her... Okay, she's going to get an interview. They're going to decide what to do. All right, that's looking good. Excellent work all around. Margaret Brown, I know the MRI isn't happening. It's you just... Honestly, you got to wait. Margaret, you got to wait. We're going to get to you. Where is Margaret? If I click here, it'll bring up all my patients. I have none. Where are my hospitalized patients? I know there's a way to bring that up. There we are. Nope, that's employees. Patients. Patients, and if I go bookmark patient, clinic patients, hospitalized patients, there we go. Waiting for a... Yeah, they're both waiting for things. And they're both uninsured. One of them was Margaret Brown is an uninsured acrobat. Honestly, Margaret, you probably want to get some health insurance if you're an acrobat. Same with the factory worker. You should have some health insurance with the factory. You should probably quit your factory. So we're still working on this person. We're going to run the CT. And Margaret, we're going to run an MRI. Okay. In a couple of hours. Here we go. In a couple of hours, both of those are going to be open. And blood control. Okay, maybe it's time to start running these all night. Oh, the orange ambulance is off again. Gonna bring us another... Oh yeah, I didn't do anything to this room. Well, that's okay. I just want to see if these two are gonna... If these two hospitalized patients here are gonna get those tests that they need. Oh, we've got another patient coming in. We've got another patient, Elizabeth Young. She has a blunt spleen, ruptured spleen. She has something going on here. Abdominal injury. She has been injured. Man, you guys are busy tonight. All right, what's the plan here? What are we looking for? 2 hidden symptoms to discover. I could take over at some point, but honestly, like Patty knows what she's doing. I trust Patty. She's gonna do a blood pressure procedure where retina is visualized through a fundoscope. Oh, very cool. I'm glad I bought a fundoscope. I don't remember buying it, but I'm glad I bought it. All right, what are we dealing with? Blunt pancreas laceration. They found it. She seems like she's going off to general surgery. We've stabilized her. She's good. The start of a day begins. Where's all my staff? Yes, look at them all. Look at my army show up. My army of lifesavers arrives. Look at all these folks. Yes. All right, this hospital is bustling now. Oh, you didn't think you were going to get your CT scan? Guess what? It's happening. You are getting a CT scan. Maybe we need another stretcher in here. This area needs... Oh, they've got 2 stretchers. Oh, and... she's going to the washroom. Go get your MRI you were complaining about. Get back in bed. Oh my goodness, we've got a patient collapsing here. It looks like maybe our ICU is about to get used again. Let's go and find out what's happening here. Our patient has collapsed in the... Yeah, just sweep up around him. He's fine. Everybody else is like, yeah, this happens. But hopefully somebody is running to help him. HD with heart failure. Okay, this could be bad. This could be bad. All he needed was diet modification. I think he needs a lot more. Okay, we've got patients. We've got some nurses on it. Hopefully somebody's bringing a stretcher or something. Is anybody running to help? Yes. Coming to get Paul Gonzalez. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This hospital is now a well-oiled, slightly oiled machine. Bring him to the ICU immediately. And then sweep up underneath him. All right, what are we dealing with? Has he been... He's in a critical state, but has he been stabilized at all? Let's watch him. As he heads upstairs to the dark hallway. Why is it so dark here? I need to figure out how to get lights on. I guess they're only when people are in the room. That's efficient. That's good for power. All right, doctors, stabilize Paul immediately. He's collapsing. All right, he's been put in here. We've got Fraser Smith, a very highly rated doctor, working on him immediately. He's done 2 surgeries already. Oh my goodness, they're defibrillating? Oh no. Come back to us, Paul. Come on, Paul, you can make it. Oh, I'm kind of nervous. I don't know if Paul's going to make it. Did the defib work? I'm not sure if it worked or not. Do we have our first dead patient? They're discussing what to do. I think he's got nails in his face. Okay, go away. You weren't helping. No, I'm sorry. I think you should stay. I'm nervous. I want you to come back. She's performing something. We don't know what she's up to. Fraser Smith is also performing something. It's not telling us what. Fraser Smith is working on Nancy Taylor, but what about this Oh no, we've got another person collapsing. Uh-oh, this is bad, this is bad. Hang on. I just need to know if Paul is okay. I guess the defib... Oh, blue. So it must have worked. It must have worked. He must be stabilizing, maybe? Okay, what's happening here? We've got another patient in the waiting room collapsing here. This time she has a burger problem. Exocrine pancreatic insufficiency. What does that mean? When the gland is damaged enough to cease function. Oh, no. Her pancreas is done. All right, somebody's got to come save her. Do we have any nurses rushing? Yes. This is the same one. Nancy Miller performing first aid. We like having Nancy Miller around. You know what I should do is probably hire a bunch more nurses to have just people hanging out. Oh, we do have some people hanging out. Okay, is she performing CPR? Performing first aid. Okay, good. We've got people. There's no concern being shown among all these other patients, by the way. This is a very calm society. Okay. Okay, Nancy Miller. Nancy Miller's getting taken to the ICU. This ICU is... Okay, I know I wished it was filling up, but now I'm concerned. It's starting to really fill up. I think we've stabilized Paul. Hospitalized. Examined. We know what's wrong with him. Oh, no. Cardiology. We're going to need to cardiologically hospitalize him. But if we send him to the heart department, then he'll get the tests he needs. So I'm not sure. We'll keep an eye on that. I think we also need to get this second floor finished soon, shortly, so that we have room for our cardiology department, which I guess is going to have to be on the third floor. Oh my goodness, we're keeping an eye. Hospitalized, idle in bed. Okay, I think he's doing okay. Now, how's our other patient? Or just analyzing her stool. Okay, I think she's stabilized. This ICU is in full swing, but it does seem to be working. Yep, we've stabilized both of those patients. We have 3 people in ICU now. Tough day. A tough day for this hospital. And secretly, I wouldn't tell any of these medics or doctors, but, you know, I'm thinking about that payout. Ooh, that's going to be a good payout. There's no free bed for the required hospitalization, high dependency unit hospitalization for Elizabeth Young. Wait, where are you? You're here. Our high dependency unit is full? Oh, because it only has 2 beds. You know what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to either create another ward here. Yeah, I think I should create another ward for this hospital for general surgery. And I think that means in the next episode, or maybe before the next episode, I'm going to move the labs, and I'm going to move radiology up onto the second floor. Let's do that. That's going to be our next episode. We're going to get radiology and that stuff moved up here. We're going to expand our general surgery department. Maybe get another surgery theater in there. There's a lot of planning that's going to have to go into to get this general surgery wing up and operational. And fully operational. That was a good impression of that guy. And I think I also want to do our cafeteria. I'm looking forward to building the cafeteria out. And I don't know if you saw Project Hospital. They made a kind of like a mystery, like a secret-y tweet recently. And in that tweet, they showed somebody with a mask on, like some like biohazard stuff. So I think there's another DLC on the way. I don't know when it's going to get announced. I do not know, but it really seems like they're teasing something they're working on. Look at the size of these hallways. Might be a little big for the hallways, but I just love seeing how bustling this hospital is now. And how potentially making money it is, maybe? We'll find out. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. I certainly love that we now have our full-on ICU wing going here. I think we should consider... Yeah, I think we can expand into this area and just have lots of doctors here, a elevator here, and then this can all be general surgery stuff. I think that's enough. We might have to consider creating another general surgery ward, which we could like put on several floors up. But then I think this area here is going to have a lot of options. I want to have a state-of-the-art sort of radiology department and laboratory department here. and another set of elevators, of course. And then, of course, our eatery, our second floor cafeteria right here. This hospital is coming along very nicely, and I can't wait to see what we get up to in the next episode of Saaaid Saves the World. Or at least Mary Green. Come on, somebody save Mary Green. She's been here forever. She's our first ICU patient, and she is not doing great. Well, we'll find out how she does on the next episode.